see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Bridges. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the 5. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Over Fears. Brunson, good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's New Orleans. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Fears with it. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Fears' shot is off. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Anunoby passes to Hart. Now Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mr. Williamson. They need this. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Now Brunson. Over Fears. Brunson, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Hart outside. New York moving it around. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Brunson right side. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, you can throw that ball anywhere for Zion Williamson. He's going to go get it.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Brunson surveying the D. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 8.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. A wide open look here for Fears. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Hart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now here's Williamson. He's got 6. Outside, Jones. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Queen. Outside, Jones. And there's Williamson on the assist by Jones. 8 points for him.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Anunoby outside. Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Williamson. His last outing with 20 points, 6 on the shot clock, a 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Williamson looking it over. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Brunson finds Hart. Towns a screen on Jones. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. Pelicans trail by 9. And here is Williamson. He's got 10. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Markson, he's checked in for the Knicks. We're the pause in the action. Let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
So here is New Orleans, a 12-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Here's Queen. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Brunson, right side. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Sinks the triple.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
Now here's Brunson. He had 34 points in the win against Cleveland.
And let's not discount what he did from the line. He stopped the clock and gave his team a chance to set up their half-court defense.
Now Clarkson, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Puts up a 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Out to the right wing. The shot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 5.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the basket is good. Brunson's got 18 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Towns against Williamson. Right wing. Pass to Fears. Outside, Jones. Shot, high post. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. .110 left here in the opening quarter. Williamson outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is exactly why Zion was the first pick in the draft, because he can absolutely overwhelm defenses.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Pass to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
That free throw, no good. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. The Knicks also changing it up. Diawara's checked in, and it's Bridges in for Josh Hart. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And one of those high-variance teams, at times the Pelicans, seem like a factor, but other times they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately, that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does. And that one good from Clarkson.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
Cool. Diawara with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Over Alvarado. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Jordan Poole is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Yves Missi. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Bey in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the Knicks making a change here. Okporti's checked in. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Back to Poole. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Knicks with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Kevin, back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so here is New York. The Pelicans make their last shot. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. The shot by Looney, no good. New York leading by 17. Poole with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. It's blocked. There's Bey. Looking now at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That free throw good from Bey.
You gotta like how ready Bey always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Looney. Jones comes in for Yves Missi. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Bey hits them both. The Knicks leading by 15. McBride passes to Bridges. Sweet move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Poole against Clarkson. Out to the wing. Here's Fears. The three-pointer, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The jump hook, and it's finished off inside by Anunoby.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones, the pass to Poole. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, showing you great agility right there on that finish. He was able to adjust and beat the contact inside.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Five to shoot. Back to Anunoby. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Jones. And he gets the bucket.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And stolen by Williamson. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Poole outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Poole's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Robinson a screen on Jones. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And again, unable to change momentum here. Poole outside. New Orleans moving it around. That's to Williamson. Poole outside. Jones, no one around him. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Jones. Jones against Clarkson. Over Jones. And they get it back. Clarkson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
McBride with the ball. He's defended by Bay. That one good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Andrew Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Anunoby, no good. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Poole against Bridges. Now Fears. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. New York leading by 14. Brunson barreling in. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Poole on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Banked in off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Poole against Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. That's tipped. Williamson with it. He's got 12. Poole on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Queen. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Poole. Pelicans trail by 17. Jones the pass to Williamson. Poole against Bridges. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside, Towns. For 3. McBride's shot is off. Pelicans shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. Brunson covering. And Queen gets it to go. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Here he goes. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 14 points for the game.
And when Zion turns that corner and gets it going downhill, he's just a freight train coming at you.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
The Knicks have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. Free throw, no good for Brunson. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Tim, one thing for sure. When Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
That free throw good from Williamson. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the way.
Now here's Brunson. 24 points for him. Bridges against Williamson. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. And the three off target.
Zion Williamson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And the first one at the line is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Williamson. He's got 19. Pass to Fear. Now Jones. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's the screen. 4 on the clock. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Jones.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williamson against Hart. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Shoots the 3. Pierce's shot is off. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the New York Knicks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Looking at the Knicks, there are some high expectations coming into the season. and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at center. And so here is New Orleans after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Pass to Williamson. For the three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. That's 7 points for Trey Murphy.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
11 feet away. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, that's two good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Williamson against Hart. Pass to Fear. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby passes to Hart. Out to Bridges. Fires the three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And that make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Williamson against Hart. Pass to Fear. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's now 6 points for Jeremiah Fear. Anunoby outside. Hart outside. Down low. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Fears. He's got 6. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
That is a powerful finish. Zion is an intimidating presence.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williamson outside. This one for 3, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Knicks leading by 11. Brunson outside. Towns down low. Back to Brunson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 30 points here for Jalen Brunson.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Hard against Williamson. Williamson double team. Here's Spears. Jones for three. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. Over to the left wing. Here's Spears. Yep, that one goes. Spears has got 5 points now this quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Towns looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trail by 13. Now here's Williamson. 21 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Queens got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Spears. Out left to the wing. Williamson against Hart. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to Towns. The turnaround Jay, and it's in there. 10 points for him.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Here's Queen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Look at New Orleans. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. To Bay. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 16.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Now here's Towns. He's defended by Bay. Out to Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Pelicans have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart outside. Outside, Towns. Can't nail the jumper. Pelicans trail by 8. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, here's Bridges. 18 points for him, and Robinson throws it down.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Bay with a screen on Brunson. A nice shot by Pierce.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Hart. 9 points in the game so far. He was all alone on that one. Towns has got 15.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
Pass to Bay. Here's Queen. Here's the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brunson outside. Hart outside. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Bay. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Brunson. 30 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 32 points.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Bridges. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Good on the three-point shot. 1 points in the game.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Knicks, Gautier's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Hart.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges against Bay. 2 points. That one goes. Bridges has got 20 points.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
There's the pick. Bay wide open, and he fired from outside off the mark. New York leading by 9. Outside, Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. The putback. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Robinson against Poole. Now Bay. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. Bay's got 5.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Dadier. Clarkson for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 9. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Pelicans shooting their 6th attempt at charity stripe in the game. And here's Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Eve Meese is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Poole in a 2-guard. It's the Pelicans slide. Now here's Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 23 points.
And this is where Williamson is unstoppable from close range.
McBride passes to Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. No shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, here's Poole. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Clarkson for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 8.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's McBride. Outside, Towns. Over Williamson, and the Knicks good for 2.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Bey, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Anunoby outside, back to McBride. Outside, Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Williamson kicks to Poole. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Up top, Anunoby. Outside, Towns. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 8. Bay passes to Poole. Now Messi, guarded by Robinson. And here's Poole for 3. Back to Alvarado. Bay with it. Back to Alvarado. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson kicks to Towns. Pass to McBride. New York moving the ball around. Shoots. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williamson outside. They set the screen near the 3-point line. It's Poole. And they'll get another chance. Here's Alvarado. Misses the 3. New York leading by 8. Pass to McBride. So the wing on the left. Left side, Towns. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And the Knicks miss again. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Poole. Over McBride. Again, the miss by Poole.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Poole with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Messi. And Messi throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, a big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Herbert Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy's checked in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Now here's Brunson. And stolen by Fears. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Count the basket.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamit's checked in.
First team foul at the line for 1. Fear.
And that one misses. New York leading by 4. Brunson outside. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now, Williamson. Williamson double team. Here's Queen. Guarded by Robinson. And Queen gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. To the paint, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Queen. Down low. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Towns, he's checked in for Robinson.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Trey Murphy. One shot.
Now here's Brunson. Hart outside. Left side, Towns. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones the pass to Williamson. And stolen by Hart. Pass to Towns. And the shot goes in. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Williamson outside. Williamson, the screen. No good on the three.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Bridges in the corner. Shamet with it. Shot clock at 5. Hart with a screen on Jones. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point New York lead. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Anunoby, you checked in for the Knicks. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. To the left side wing. Williamson left side. Williamson double team. Shot clock at 3. But 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hart kicks to Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
There's the screen to end the run. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 10. Anunoby passes to Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Hart against Williamson. Shoots the 3. Cleared away by Brunson. New York leading by 12. Puts it right back up and in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Williamson. Jones outside. Here's Williamson. Jones sets the pick for Fear. That one's off, still out of sync.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now here's Towns.
2 minutes.
Oh, what a use of the baby hook!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Clearly a foul.
Anthony Katangos. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Queen taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Here's Bridges. Outside, Towns. Launches from deep. Williamson there for the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 15. Off target from outside.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot.
Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Hard outside. Bridges outside. Takes the three. The three goes down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Williamson against Hart. Six on the shot clock. Williamson outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Anunoby. And the Knicks with possession. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Brunson outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.